Hi guys, let's start with Facebook marketing. And like any other marketing, we need to focus on these three phases. This is called marketing funnel. Our customers will pass through these phases before they will make a purchase from us. So it is very important to understand it. It is called marketing funnel. And like any funnel, numbers will go down from one phase to another. So as we move ahead with our campaign, you will see a decline in the overall numbers, but that is expected. So let's say phase one is awareness. Now in this phase, we are going to introduce ourselves. At this stage, our customers don't know about us, what we are, what we sell. Um, Facebook as a tool offers us, certain campaign types, but still we need to put efforts to make sure that when we introduce ourselves, we do that in an appropriate manner. And for that, we need to focus on our content. So there are two objective type. One is brand awareness, and the second one is reach. And we will cover them in details. But point is, at the end of the day, it's a tool. We need to focus upon not just the tool, but also on our content. And so we will look at these best practices, and I will try to cover them in details in all of these videos. So I will continue to talk about what should be done and what shouldn't be, and throughout the entire section. So after we take our customers through this journey of awareness, they will move into the next phase, which is evaluation. At this stage, our customer know about us, but they don't know if we are reliable. So whether they should buy something from us or not. So in this phase again, we have to focus on our content. Think of something like more engaging, like a poll or an event or an offer, something where the interaction is far more engaging. So let's say when we started with our campaign of awareness, we were able to reach 1,000 people. By the time we reach this stage, evaluation, it is fair to assume that only 500 are left, or the numbers could be more or less. I'm just throwing these numbers because idea here is to understand that a lot of these people will leave us. So they will come, they will see your ad, but they will not like it, they will leave. But that is expected. We are not looking for all of these guys to come with us to the next stage. Even if we have 40%, 50% retention, that's a big deal. So after they pass through evaluation, we will introduce our next set of content, which will be geared more towards conversion. So you can say that our focus should be more into awareness and evaluation. Conversion is kind of result of first two phases. And as mentioned earlier, it's a funnel. So if we started with 1000, after evaluation we had 500, again it's fair to assume that only some of these 500 will eventually convert. So the final number is going to be even lesser, and that is why we need to look at our budget, and we need to look at our metrics and see how we can plan our campaign, which we will talk about. So um, always remember, all of these people who are going to see your ads are not going to end up being your customer. So, but it doesn't mean we can avoid Facebook, because Facebook is home to nearly 2 billion users. It's really right there, one of the biggest website in today's world. So, I mean, Google and Facebook, these are two most powerful platforms in world today, and uh, Facebook is actually competing with Google. In fact, you will know a lot of people who are present on other websites like Twitter and LinkedIn, but their level of engagement would be very less in comparison of what kind of engagement they have with Facebook. I know quite a few guys who have their IDs on Twitter, but they log in once in a while. Even those guys who do it every day, their engagement is less. They may check out some of those tweets, they may tweet something, but if you compare that engagement with Facebook, I mean, Facebook is way higher than Twitter. So that's why Facebook is something which we have to target. There is no, escape. Uh, so that's why, and Facebook, in fact, along with Instagram, has become very good tool. So in case of AdWords, we went through the concept of search intent, where somebody is searching for something and we use AdWords to show our ads. Whereas in case of social media, in case of Facebook, we talk about what is called purchase intent. So, in case of social media, we know that somebody is going to buy something. In case of social media, in case of Facebook, there is a concept of purchase intent. So basically, we don't know when that customer is going to make that purchase, but we need to make sure that with our campaign, with our engagement, whenever they decide to make a purchase, they do it with us. And in order to engage our customers, know them, introduce ourselves, all of this can be done with these tools. I mean, Facebook group page, we will cover all of this, but before we understand how to use it, we need to understand these four pillars. These are the four C's of Facebook marketing: community, content, conversation, and conversion. So just as we saw that concept of marketing funnel, which is key to any marketing strategy, these four C's of Facebook marketing in a way are key to any kind of social media marketing. I mean, Facebook is the most important website, and we are going to cover Facebook in this section. But even if you are trying to come up with a campaign for Twitter and LinkedIn, always remember these four C's. You have to use your content to build a community through conversation, which will eventually lead towards the conversion. So these four C's are very important for any kind of social media marketing, especially for Facebook. And this is the entire universe of Facebook marketing. I mean, I have used only limited options here, mentioned very limited item here due to lack of space, but you can understand that Facebook is huge. I mean, there are a lot of options. And yes, you don't get scared. You don't have to focus on all of these. I mean, let's say you are a freelance consultant or some professional. For you, messenger ads along with Facebook page can be more important than, let's say, a website traffic. Whereas if you are a local store owner, for you store traffic is going to be more important. So similarly, you don't have to focus on all of these. You I mean, for some of us, app install could be more important. Some of us may use Facebook for email marketing, but we will cover all of this. So whatever is needed for us, we will be in a position to use that option. And but no matter what you do, Facebook page is going to remain the key element of your Facebook marketing strategy. I mean, whether you're a freelance guy, local store owner, website owner, you have to have a good presence on Facebook page. And we will spend good time on Facebook page, how to create it, and all those settings to optimize its performance, because a lot of time people don't focus on optimization. Facebook really makes it easy to create these pages. I mean, you can simply click on few buttons and your page is created, but people don't go into the settings. We will talk about those settings, we will optimize those settings. So before we will go into the Facebook page, I will spend some time to cover the Facebook group because that is quick. So I just want to remove that out of way. And after that, Facebook page and all other options which are available with Facebook. And throughout the course, my effort is going to be, in a way where we first look at the free tool and then the paid option. So it's like creating Facebook pages free. So we'll first go through the free option which is available to all of us, and then we can see how and what kind of paid options are available, and what are the best practices. So we will cover all of that, and once we are through that, we will also cover the Facebook ad builder, and we will go through all options throughout available with this platform. with this tool. So this is going to be a comprehensive section. If you are already familiar with some of these stuff, you can probably skip to the desired videos. But I will say try to cover most of them, because you never know what additional information you can get. So I hope by the end of this section we will be, we will have pretty good hold on Facebook marketing. Thank you.